I am a former grandmaster at Shadowverse. I do not play physical card games, so this is going to be an extremely interesting experience. Bringing on to the set is Ignidus. Am I pronouncing that right?
No, but that's okay. You can pronounce it however you want.
Oh my gosh. How do you pronounce it?
I usually pronounce it Ignidius.
Ignidius?
You can just call me Igni. It's all good. Hello, hello, chat. I'm here to teach Maria how to play Shadowverse Evolve. Let's do it.
Yippee.
And if you're ready, we can just get right into the duel if you'd like.
Yeah? If you're ready for it.
No, I'm trembling in my boots, I assure you. So you can just click Abysscraft for yourself and Dragon for me, and that'll work out.
Is
just
this a
fine.
symbol that I've never seen before, Abysscraft?
Yeah. You guessed it.
God.
What we can do is you can just click the dice button, and whoever rolls higher gets to choose who goes first or second.
Gotcha.
I got a 6.
I got a 3.
All right, I'll go first then.
Like-
And this will give you an opportunity to understand how the evolve points work as well.
Sounds good.
So the way that you mulligan in Shadowverse Evolve is a little bit different than the way you mulligan in Shadowverse Digital. What you do is you draw 4 cards, and then if you don't like your hand, you put all of them to the bottom and redraw. And you can only do that once. You
Oh,
can't
it's
pick
all
and
or
choose which
nothing.
cards. It's all or nothing.
Gotcha.
So just like in Shadowverse Digital, you want to like have a good mix of like cards that advance your game plan as well as cards you can play early on because you gain a play point every turn. So you don't want to be sitting like the first 4 turns doing nothing, right? Since I'm going first, I'll begin my turn. I click begin turn. And the player going first does not draw on the first turn. And I have no place, so I will just pass. And then since you're going second, you draw a card.
Got you. I guess for the sake of learning, I should just show you my cards, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's up to you.
This one is a spell, it looks like.
So this is a very interesting thing about Shadowverse Evolve compared to Shadowverse, is that there are things called quick spells. So if you have play points floating from your previous turn, and it's your opponent's turn, you would be able to use this spell on the following opportunity. Either when I declare an attack, or at the end of my turn.
Oh, interesting. All right, I'm gonna play Spectre then.
You can, if you'd like, take -2 to your defense and give this follower a rush and put the top deck of your deck into your cemetery, the top card of your deck into your cemetery. Also, the reason why she puts your own cards into your cemetery is because in Shadowverse Evolve, the keyword becomes Necrocharge. And it just counts how many cards are in your cemetery to activate certain effects. So there are cards that turbo your cemetery count to like get you over the threshold of like Necrocharge 10, and then you can activate an effect, for example.
Got you.
There is one crucial difference I have to point out between Shadowverse and Shadowverse Evolve. You cannot attack followers that are not engaged. So when a follower is engaged, when it attacks, it engages, or sometimes when it activates an ability, it engages. And that's the only time you can attack that follower, unless your follower has a keyword called Assail. In the digital game, you could just attack whatever, right? But in Evolve, there's a huge balance of, do I want to leave this guy vertical to not have the guy get taken out next turn? And that's a huge like part of the decision making of Shadowverse Evolve compared to the digital game.
So if I don't attack, he stays vertical. That's more... Okay. And then you can
Right.
still go to the face anytime.
The followers do have like summoning sickness, so like they can't attack right away unless they have Storm or Rush. But yeah, if once they can attack, they can go face, unless I have a follower with Ward, of course.
Got you.
I play Fire Lizard, and this Fire Lizard has a fanfare effect. Select an enemy leader or follower on the field and deal it 1
Ooh.
damage. So I will deal 1 damage to your Spectre.
And that brings it to Cemetery.
The cemetery, yep.
Got you. My turn to draw.
I mean, I can show you my hand too, because it's just a learning game.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I left to play points floating is because I have this quick spell. So I'm actually able to play it on this upcoming turn that you play. So if you play anything that has 2 or less defense, I can take it out almost right away.
Ooh. I don't necessarily have to save this for when it's your turn. Can I play this?
You don't have to, no. You can play it on your turn as well.
Sure.
But generally, if you have a quick spell, it
Better to
can
hold?
be good to play it on the opponent's turn. For example, it would force them to make the decision making of attacking first. And then if they play another guy, for example, and they don't attack first, you could target the new guy instead if it's a bigger threat. So.
Oh, that makes more sense. Then I'm gonna play Spartoy Surgeon. I have to put top 2 cards of my deck into the cemetery, and that should help me Necrocharge faster, right?
Oh no!
No.
Oh, that's you!
That's
It's the you card!
me! It's so over!
I just top decked Glint Dragon. Select an enemy follower on the field and deal it 3 damage. So I'll go ahead and deal 3 damage to your Spartoy Sergeant.
Alright.
I'll attack Fire Lizard into your leader. Alright, and that's my turn. Your turn.
I'm gonna do this one just because it has a fun effect. Summon 2 forest
Okay.
bat tokens. It is a spell card. And then do the bats. Do the tokens go at the field?
Yeah, this one summons it, so it goes to the field.
Well, only
But
one of
this
them
one
has,
has three
a
defense,
defense too, so I'll choose the defense 2 to take it out.
At the start of your end phase, I will spend my last remaining play point to play Angelic Snipe to take out one of your bats.
Where
And
do
the bat
tokens
goes out of the game because it's a token. It doesn't go to the cemetery. I'll play Goliath for 3, and Goliath has an evolve cost of 2. And in this game, like I said, you have to pay play points to evolve. If you're going second, you can use 1 evolve point per turn to substitute for one of the play point costs. So for example, if I had an evolve point, I could pay 1 play point and 1 evolve point to evolve this instead.
Got it.
So evolve followers all have rush. For now, oh, sorry. How embarrassing.
Almost doxed yourself there. Careful.
Oh no, gosh forbid that I dox myself. But yeah, that's how that works. And then I'll attack face with the Glint Dragon, which is 5 to face.
I guess I can just choose this right off the bat, right?
You can choose whether you want to use an evolve point or not.
Do I keep one per turn?
Yeah, you can only use 1 per turn. And then
Evolve?
that means you evolve this for free, so you've only spent 2 play points this turn.
Yeah, let's bring him into the Glint Dragon.
So they would both die, and when an evolved follower dies, the evolve form gets put on the evolve deck face up.
Shadowverse, I can only evolve once per turn.
If you take a look at the Lesser Mummy real quick, it says like E, right, to
Yeah.
evolve it. You can only do an E once per turn. But if it doesn't have an E and it just says like evolve this follower, if you do something, then that doesn't count towards your E usage. For
Gotcha.
that. We'll spend 4 play points to play Sea Brand Dragon. When Overflow is active, give this follower Storm.
Ooh, and
And I'm
it's
going
a
to send
4.
it to face as well.
Can you help me understand what this card is?
You summon 2 forest bats, and then you can engage this, so you turn it sideways, and then also give your leader -1 defense to summon another 2 forest bats, and then all of your forest bats that get put onto the field get an attack and a ward. That's
Got
amazing.
it. I'll play Queen Vampire. Brings 2 forest
If
bats.
you engage a ward on the turn you play it, it's like the ward is active, basically.
Oh, I see.
And that means I have to attack into them before I can attack into anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 5 play points entirely to play Angelic Sword Maiden.
I'm
The bats kept you alive,
Oh
but
my
this one has wards, so it has to be attacked into first. And that's my turn.
I'm going to play Alucard. I'm gonna use the storm to go into the ward.
The strike activates first, so where do you want to hit the strike?
Oh,
It
so
will get
strike
taken
can
out.
go beyond ward.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's a damaging effect, so you can choose whichever one you want to damage first.
Let's do strike to Goliath.
And you heal 4, don't forget.
Oh, I see.
Because you attack the Alucard into the Angelic Sword Maiden, now the combat happens, and they both die.
Got you. So strike is a play effect.
Strike is after you declare an attack. I think I'll just spend 4 to play Dragon Guard, and I'll attack face with the Sea Brand Dragon.
I'll play Goliath. I'm going to Evo him. I'm gonna attack Goliath to that one, so it's bringing it down to
Okay.
2. Then let's crash Queen to finish it off, and I can play Undying Resentment to clear that part of your
Yes.
board. Let's end here.
I'm done.
I think I'll just spend 4 play points to play a Dragon Guard again, and that's my whole turn, unfortunately.
All right. Am I dumb? Did I miscount?
Wait, do you have more than you thought?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. When did this
Oh, well, it's
happen?
active already. It's active already. Just go for it.
So let's play Alucard.
Yeah.
Necro Charge gives him +2 defense.
Plus 2 attack.
Or +2
Plus 2
attack.
attack.
So hit your face for 6. The strike effect that clears your guy.
Yes,
And then
correct.
it gives me +4 health. So I'm going to play Lesser Mummy and Evo him.
Fantastic. This guy gets Storm on Necrocharge 10, so he actually can attack my face as well.
And strike
don't
is
forget,
summon a ghost token.
You summon a ghost, so it's another damage to my face. You see how you turn things around?
Ah, I see.
You're getting the hang of it.
I'm getting it.
Speaking of turning things around, I'll spend 8 play points to play Fafnir, which deals 5 damage to each enemy follower. And I will float on 2 your turn.
Well, I guess I can play both of them, but I'll just do Summon Bloodkin. And it puts a bat in my EX area, but I haven't played on my EX area yet. Can you explain that?
Oh yes, if you put something in your EX area, it's sort of like a second hand that your opponent can see. If you have a card in your EX area, it would still cost the play point cost to bring it to the field.
Ah,
So it's just sort of like it's mainly just a place where you put tokens. In general, it acts as a sort of second hand that is public to your opponent.
this is my last card. I guess I have play points, so I'll play the bat just so I can try it out. Fighter just also enters field. I can't do anything with him either.
Mm-hmm.
And that ends my turn.
And before your turn ends, I use Blazing Breath to kill your fighter.
Thank you, Bushiroad. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys. kidding.
And the 7 goes to face, which ends the game. But I hope you were able to learn about the game, and I think you got the hang of it by the end there. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. But you were activating effects on your own there at the very end when you played the Alucard. So now you know how to play Shadowverse Evolved.
I know how to play.